for today's devotional, we're going to begin with chapter 1 of Proverbs, just a section of that. These are the Proverbs of Solomon, David's son, the king of Israel. Their purpose is to teach people wisdom and discipline, to help them understand the insights of the wise. Their purpose is to teach people to live disciplined and successful lives, to help them do what is right, just, and fair. So as we look at this in the opening statements of Proverbs, we can see why we should spend some time reading the Proverbs. And I remember early in my Christian walk that I was told, there's 31 Proverbs, and therefore you could read one a day in a month. I realize that every month has 31 days, but by and large, we could read one a day and it would help us with our wisdom, because the Word of God tells us that it's a way for us to gain wisdom and insight and become more equipped to live in life, right? Well, let's continue reading what this says. These Proverbs will give insight to the simple, knowledge and discernment to the young. Let the wise listen to these Proverbs and become even wiser. Let those with understanding receive guidance by exploring the meaning in these proverbs and parables, the words of the wise and their riddles. Fear of the Lord is the foundation of true knowledge, and fools despise wisdom and discipline. So we read verses 1 through 7, and I think it's pretty awesome how right at the beginning of this entire book, of all these proverbs, statements, riddles, and different things that teach us and give us wisdom and insight into life, that the very first thing that it states, I shouldn't say the first thing, the first statement made about wisdom is this: fear of the Lord is the foundation of true knowledge. I have to say that I do believe that in the Protestant Christian movement, we have lost a little bit of the fear of the Lord. He is our friend. He loves us. We are his children. I get all that. But also, as I look back in my childhood, I know I had a healthy fear of my father. I saw him as someone who could discipline me and correct me, and that I needed to listen to and obey. And to be honest with you, I do think that we have somehow lost some of that idea of who God is in our life. And therefore, we tend to more act like, in the Christian community today, a spoiled child that is undisciplined rather than a disciplined Christian person. And so I just want to challenge us today, as we listen to the words of God, that we would hear and understand that the fear of the Lord is the foundation of true knowledge. There has to be an understanding of who God is. He is all those other things I spoke about. He is a friend. He is our Father. He loves us. We are in relationship with him. I get all that stuff, but don't forget that he is our judge and he is our God. Let's be his church.